Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight. Damn right. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I want that forever love for the moment, and all your pain to be broken. See, when I look in that smile, all your beauty is spoken. I love the vibes that you carry. I see the spark of your motion, and when I see that you're down, I put the waves of your ocean. I'll be the first to admit, I know I have a lot of flaws, but nothing you couldn't fix. You're gorgeous, from your mind to your heart, straight to your hips. I want that never-ending ride, so baby, get with the script. We're on a different route, show me what you're all about. Tears coming from your heart, shorty, I can cause a drought. See, I ain't with that shit they say, and I can prove it with my mouth. And lately you've been stuck in stress, but baby, I'ma pull you out without a doubt. So give me everything, and I promise I'll put your home in the tropics. And maybe one day we'll marry, there ain't a soul that can top you. And if you fall, then I got you, just know I'm there when you drop it. To change your world and your optics, to change your world and your optics. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I'll be your everything, or everything I can. To me, you're perfect, ain't a thing that I would ever change. I love your smile, I love your shape, I love your pretty face. Everything about you was enough to go brighten my day. We met a year ago, this year has turned my life around. When I was at my lowest, man, I could've picked myself off the ground. You helped me with that, show me that I'm not alone. You know that I'm your Clyde and you're my Bonnie that cannot be broke. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky.
Welcome to the Treasure Coast Board Riders Club podcast, Talking the Plank, Tales of the Treasure Coast and its people. I'm here with your host, Jeff Barden. I'm Brandon Taylor, and our goal is to introduce and highlight local athletes, business owners, pros, and beginners. But please, right now, go subscribe. Go down to the bottom, click the subscription button, help us out. You can also click the notification button. That's going to help you know when we go live. We want to say thank you to our sponsor, Shark 2 Surf Co. Shark2surf.com. They've been designing apparel and gear for board riders since 1993. Shark 2 Surf Co. is here to equip surfers and seize the lifestyle. They design surf clothing and gear for adventure seekers, like you.
I don't have to read anything.
Shark Tooth uses and manufactures processes that reduce weight.
We are talking the plank for the Treasure Coast Board Riders Club. It's just going to be me and Brando today. We're going to go through and watch the Puerto Rican trials for the ISAs. It just ended, and we're going to restart this. We're at 2 minutes and 33 seconds on Heat 1. I don't know if you're going to split the screen for them. All right, so you guys don't have to match up on that. New sponsor. We are going to be doing the bitchin' sauce, and they sent us a big box, and they have so much different styles of what they do: hot, original, thicken, and what is that? Bitchin' and saucy. That was the chipotle, the original, the cilantro chili. That was a really good one. I remember that. But check them out. They're really good. It's all gluten-free. and it is all really, really good. And I was very surprised at first at how many different, basically different styles they put out. It was good. I was almost thinking like, dude, we need to make a bitchin' kitchen little episode and try some different sauce with some pasta, and then that would be sick. But again, our next freestyle watches. Thank you. I think I ordered what was this? The blackout. $65. Hit them up. Did they give us a code to use?
Yeah, code plank 10.
Code plank 10. And then the same with sharktoothsurf.com plank 10 PLANK 10. And there you go. You guys can go and represent us and also get some really good sharks. Man, freestyle watches have been around since ever. I think like ESA, they were hugely involved as a sponsor as well because they had they were pretty good. This thing's sick. You guys can see that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they can see it.
Sick. And this one was the blackout, I think. Thing's dope. Again, and another person that jumped on board with the Treasure Coast board riders sub safe. Really good for the boat. Stick your sub in there, stick it right in the cooler with the ice, keeps it dry. You got salt and vinegar, doesn't warp all your bread, and that ice keeps it off the bread. No more soggy subs at the beach or on the boat. Same with smaller sandwiches right here or whatever for the kids. You can do the you know, kids fruit or boating, beach, school, tailgating, camping, golfing, hunting, theme parks, outdoor events, even the break room. Keep your stuff pretty nice, sub safe. So that is dishwasher safe and BPA free. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. BPA free. But again, we're here. We are at Heat 1, and they're doing the ISAs in Puerto Rico, correct?
Yeah, it's the ISA World Championships. Just like in every sport, there's a world championship, and then they seed themselves for the Olympics. So this is the Olympic world seeding, basically.
Did you ever figure out where they were surfing?
Yeah, I can find out in 1 second.
At Punta, they said it real quick on the bottom. But that looks like in a normal Atlantic swell. It doesn't just kind of mismatch everywhere. I don't know how this place broke. I've never been to this side of the island. But here we go. Kanoa Igarashi, he's on the world tour. Matteo Christodoulou, I don't know. He's from Greece. Where was that? GRE. And then Ido Arkin. I think the Jamaican team has actually got a good team over here. They're doing pretty good. And then last in Jamaica, White, Jamin Brown.
So I'm gonna say it's called La Marginla. I just literally said it perfect in my head. It's
Let me see.
La Marginal. La Marginal.
La Marginal.
That's the wave.
Marginal. Yeah. Marginal. It's meh. But look at that water. It's super clear. Puerto Rico's so good sometimes, man. You can just get a pop-up Atlantic swell out of nowhere. And it looks like the trade winds are a little bit offshore. But we're at actually Heat 2, 17 minutes to go. And thank you for all our sponsors. And hopefully this is, I don't know how many episodes we have already on the board, but what do you think? 10 at least?
This is about that.
Almost 10. And anybody wants to come up and talk the plank with us, we have a link. You can DM us if you guys. And it doesn't have to be about surfing. It could be about fishing, your construction, your roofing jobs, your broken knee, skateboarding, wake surfing.
Yeah,
It could even be about snowboarding, even though we
every
don't have mountains.
every single heat that you've mentioned is or link, every single link,
Yeah.
you can go right below and click the link.
Okay,
Right
so
below. If they're watching this right now, just scroll down,
yeah,
click the link, go to the websites,
okay,
sign
so
up for the podcast.
yeah, so we do have the link below. You guys can sign up for the podcast. Give us a shout. You got a cool story about the Treasure Coast and Treasure Coast legends. Your grandfather did something crazy back in the day. We want to hear about it. It's always about surfing, because talking about surfing gets boring. To tell you the truth, not every podcast needs to be. I want to hear some fishing stories, some old time. One of my buddies, John Adams, Alto John Adams, Adams Ranch. I need to get him and go through a little bit of history. This week they had the Cracker Trail Parade, and I don't know where they started. It's on the West Coast or it's mid Florida, and then they work their way down with like um, horse and carriages, horses, and they come all the way to Fort Pierce downtown this week, and that's the end. So that was a tradition of running cattle through mid Florida all the way to, and it ends all the way at Fort Pierce. So if you hear the name Cracker, it doesn't mean anything but the cattlemen, and that just got
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the Lako stuff?
That's another thing, man. They're doing a couple of redirection to the south to the natural flow. And again, you know, between rainwater and overpopulation with septic tanks and farms with fertilizer and phosphate and warm weather and a lot of rain, it's a good recipe for disaster if they can't, control it. I mean, they just dumped tons of it out this week. I've seen it, and I mean, that destroys the seagrass, the reefs, the fishing tourism when you get, the beaches, algae. It's just not good. Not good for anybody. Not good for our ocean. But again, it's going to talk to Army Corps engineer and our local community and our government, Governor DeSantis. There's been a lot of talk about that, and this is like the first of this year of a big dump that we've had, and it's pretty obvious. If you guys want to go check out Captains for Clean Water, C4CW, Indian River Protector. There's a lot of local, independent environmental studies of, local, not just whoever pays Army Corps engineer for whatever statistics that they can come out with. And that just kind of, it's a revolving door of, we need to step up and do a little bit more. That's for sure. So back to this, White, he is Jamaica team. Quick up and down, another soft hit. I wouldn't say that would be a 2-3, maybe a 3, but we'll see. Did you want to bet some scores? Forgot to bring my dollar bills, yo. I mean, we could just bet either way. But okay, next wave. And thank you. Our Bet and Bells brought to you by Surfboard Broker and Culture Shock. And some replay paddle battle going on. And then if we really see, you know, a bad wave, or if you lose for more than a point, I'm going to do this to you. Let's go. Let's go, Red.
Kanoe Igarashi.
Oh, well, all right. Backside flare reversal. One setup. This is going to be a good one. I would say I'm going to go 5-6. I want to say 4-8-5, but I'm going to do a 5-6 just because.
With no
I don't know.
knowledge of anything that's going on right now, I think I'm going to say 4.17.
4.17. I'm gonna lower mine down to 4.85 because they know he's gonna blow up. You know. And the waves aren't really stacking up vertical to where you're really gonna see a lot out of
You didn't have to go sign up? I mean, you didn't have to serve for the Team Ireland? All right, green right here. Let's do this one.
yeah.
I know you're surfing for
Speed
Team
check.
Ireland, so.
And a little flow. See,
I'll just say
3-8-3.
I'm gonna wait until they drop
Yeah.
Canoas, then I'm gonna give that. But I think I know
Okay.
what number.
Well, white on that last was a 217, where I said what 2? Yeah. Kanoa's last wave was 367, so we were both on a
They
higher
didn't even
scale.
put it out yet. They didn't.
No. Okay.
I was already there.
Okay. Gotcha. So we'll
So
wait
yeah,
for
you're surfing for
Kanoa.
Team Ireland in the Olympics?
Yeah, I'm doing the Nicaragua and Ireland.
Oh, Nicaragua and Ireland.
Nicaragua, Ireland.
Team Guatemala, one of our friends, Richie, he does coaching in Puerto Rico, was helping Guatemala, and they made it through the repechage round.
That's sick. So here's
So they're gonna look at red and green, comparing each one.
yeah. For one hit, I mean, it was a lot of flare style. I would say 4-3.
If it's not what I said, the 417, it is gonna be the exact same score as he did before.
316. Is that what he had?
367. I don't know. I'm
367.
going 5-9 on that other one because they're gonna put it up. What do you got?
5-9 on the other one.
Yeah.
I say 4-8-5.
They went 4-4-7.
Oh, he got 5.
And then white got a who was it? Green? 417 as well.
Kanoa Igarashi with a 4-4-7. I said 4-8-3. So I said
we like we're right in the middle.
4-8-3.
417,
And then green 4-17. Yeah. So right there. Getting a sense of that, yeah. They're gonna score Igarashi and this whole heat low because that his surfing is so much further than these guys. So even though that one guy green, he got 3 little whacks and it looked decent, and that ended up still being less than that one flare turn. So it's just they're gonna keep all these guys low because they don't know what Kanoa's gonna do, and they can't boost those guys up for him. So we'll see it. And yeah, man.
So tell me, what is it like day in the life of surfing for the Nicaraguan Ireland team? Just a day-to-day stuff. All right, Kanoa's
It's pretty easy because they don't bother me.
Layout. Is he gonna make
Yeah,
this?
yeah, he's gonna make that. His
No
front
go,
foot just
Mano.
blew out.
Green's
Hey,
back
here we
up.
go. Green with a good top
I
hack.
don't know if he had another turn or not.
Blue.
Blue's up. No,
So they're going to
everyone's
come back
going
with a
down.
replay. I'd like to bet on the green one.
I don't know if he did any more turns. Let's see if they show a replay. Because he could have done a turn before we've seen it.
These waves are going to be tough.
Oh, so white has a penalty.
Oh, is that why?
I guess you see that little on the bottom screen?
Yeah, I guess
No,
so.
he's not, he has to have one wave total now.
Are they running priority?
Yes.
Maybe that's what it was. He might have went and squeezed out a priority because I didn't see.
I just seen 3 guys running or falling or something
Yeah.
like that.
So figure that one
Yeah,
out.
no.
But
Friday.
movie night at Ohana Surf Shop
Yeah, I think
this
Jordan's
Friday.
picked us a real good movie. If not, we're going to figure out one next heat coming up. We got Brazil, and I can't see the other 2. All right,
Yeah, that was
red's up.
tough.
He ain't going to land that.
Still good.
I'm not going to score that.
I'm not either.
So
Oh, green
goes
took.
first with the 517. That was his actual other score. I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding.
no, that last
So
one
that
was
first
good.
turn,
That 517 was good.
yeah. I would have said one turn at like that was a 5, but I had no idea what else he did.
I would say it was a 4, but I guarantee he probably had another turn to add 1.2 in there. Blue up and running. See, this wave's not really. It's got a lot of flat spots, so these guys are trying to.
It was super firing yesterday, at least.
Really?
With the day, or maybe the other day, whatever day I was watching it. It's been on for a few days.
Did you check the report? I think we're gonna get a swell this
I think
week
we're
as
supposed
well.
to have a swell this week.
Weekend, so that'll be cool. Start up Friday over at Ohana.
And I just got the announcement. Not this Friday, but next Friday, there's one spot for the 14U.
14U
And we're
for
going to do a 14U tryout next
okay.
Friday. So not this coming up Friday, but the Friday after at Fort Pierce Inlet.
And you can be younger,
Yeah,
right?
14 and under. So
14 and
if
under.
you are out there and you're listening, click the membership link down below. Go on to liveheats.com if you're not already a member. But come out to the movie night and we'll chat about it. We're gonna
Hopefully,
go. We got some Stuart Groms
that
we're
would
gonna
be
talk
cool.
to. I know the Blaze brothers are gonna try out Kalani Martinez.
Yeah, Kalani Martinez. He's been ripping lately. So if you're out there, Willie,
Gillespie Groms.
Gillespie, Groms are coming in hot. And that little kid, Denny's little kid has like a 6-pack. It's so funny. He does a lot of jujitsu. He trains with his dad, exercising and stuff. And he's got like a real worked out, not just skinny. Like he's got a real worked out 6-pack. It's crazy. Replay of Kanoa, just check hit, and then he comes in, which this was a really good section to do what he was trying to do. And that front foot came up and it kind of lost, chucked the board a little bit. So, but yeah, man. So you got you had to go to the hospital, huh, lately? You got sick?
Yeah,
Was that a stomach bug?
Everyone's sick too.
That was crazy.
Starting on
It's like every 2 weeks. It's been
like
going
ear
on.
infection for days and days.
Ear infection.
Go away, come back, fevers. But been like kind of normal for about 3 days, 2 days.
It's good. I got sick twice that last 2 months. I'm feeling a lot better now though, but it takes it out of you. You need to do like more vitamin stuff, I think.
Oh, guess we're watching Tommy Joe Ryan still. I just gotta change the bottom.
What?
The lower title on the screen is still.
Oh,
It's alright.
you're good.
Eat all.
I thought you were playing like a different audio or something and having a gnarly. Let's see here. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jordy. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Here's Green again with a top turn all the way around. I don't know if he looks like he's riding a little bit bigger of a board as well.
Green.
Yeah.
Where's that? Israel? We need to look this stuff up. I'll look it up in a second.
Yeah, it
One's
could
red
definitely
feet.
be Israel. IRS. ISR. So ISR. And then whites, Jamaica. Which he has a penalty in a 2. And he comes in, could have definitely went up a couple of slots if he finished that wave well. Here we go again. Red Kanoe Igarashi, big backside hack, another one. And are you watching that? Okay,
I
that
didn't
one's
see the whole
complete.
thing, but
I'm gonna go 6-8-3,
it
maybe
says
more. I'm gonna go 7-17 on that one. Just a, it was linked up well. 3 fast hits. And I'm digging this watch, bro.
into Israel country. Dude, I have the sickest watch
Oh, that
too,
one's
bro.
nice.
Mine is cheetah print. Hold on, I'll show everybody.
Yeah. Wop, wop, wop.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can bring that up. You can also bring my model up, right?
Yeah.
I went all black, and it has the hands are luminescent when you're outside in the sun, charges, and then at night they illuminate. Dope, man. I haven't had one in a while, and I remember a couple of them were the longest lasting watches I've had in so long as a kid.
Yeah, we've been with them for a few years now.
Mm.
They have given us, uh, I mean, we could technically contact them once a month and do a sportsmanship award. They help us at all of our events. And I mean, I think that's the best prize. At the very end, we figure out who is, like the pesky pirate.
Yeah.
And then they get to use a code, go right under freestyleusa.com. He just goes, boop, I'm going to come
Here's
in
the
now.
replay of Kanoa's. That was a good hit. That's like a 4 right there. Just a little up and down to end it. And the first hack. So I would say 7-17. I'm going to stick to that one.
All right, let's see where we're at on this round. Do you know what round that was?
Heat 2. That was Heat 2. John surfed yesterday, so pretty cool to have John Florence in the Atlantic. It's 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away at Puerto Rico.
Oh, it's Reprecharge too.
Kanoe Igarashi.
Oh, he was in Men Reprecharge 2 against Matteo from Greece, Ido Arkin from Israel, and then Javon Brown from Jamaica.
Javon Brown.
All right, cool. So I'll give you this screen too.
Coming down. Yeah, hopefully we get some waves. I'm ready to surf again. I had a blast last weekend. Friday was so fun. We brought down a speaker and just played music so everybody can just free surf, and we all got a couple of good ones. So there you go. And Jacob Burke.
So Ido
Barbados,
Hagag,
Israel, Ido Hagag,
Barbados.
Dalen
ISV,
Grun,
that looks serious.
Germany. So Israel, Germany, I believe Barbados with the Triton. Could be wrong. And then
Yes.
ISV, which would be I don't know.
Usually, oh, okay. I mean, we see it's the United States emblem. It's U.S. Virgin Islands.
Yeah, okay. I don't have my glasses today.
And
And here we are at Heat 3, 18 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Looks like it's set. Look at this set. That's not bad.
no,
There it's
the
picking
wave
up.
goes left and right too.
Yeah.
And for there to be actual waves, like not just trying to paddle battle everything.
Well, white took that priority um, for something that did not look that appetizing whatsoever. So let's see here. Heat 4.
If you're listening to this and you got a Grom looking for a brand new, well, it's mint condition, basically brand new, Gordo board, hit us up. We got a board that's for sale at a really good price. If you're looking for a first time board or looking for step up your game, it's a nice,
Ooh,
nice Gordo board.
green coming out. This is a couple of replays. Blue.
Dylan Groen from Germany.
Wow, he's lengthy cap.
Boom.
Rides for Billabong too, I think, right? Red up and riding and coming out short. So that was Ido Hagang in red. Dylan Groen from Germany. Jacob Burke from Barbados, and white on that first wave of the heat. Next heat we have Italy, Puerto Rico, Greece, and Norway, which is pretty cool, man. Right there is Ocean Peterson from Virgin Islands. Which there's so many good waves over there, man. I really wanted to go to that one right point break where all those sailboats usually stay. I forget. That's what Adam Lavelle, his dad,
Oh, Rincon? Oh, you're talking
now
about
in British Virgin in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, he's been telling me about that forever.
I know. Said he's gonna go to Puerto Rico here soon. Meet his dad up. That'd be pretty.
Spring break coming up.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be there while Scott's there, while
Oh, sad.
other people are there, and
But
during the contest.
he's flying into San Juan. He's not gonna do the. He's not gonna do the.
Aguadilla.
Aguadilla. So where from the ISAs, then they're gonna do the Olympics at Chopu this year. Teopu. In the French Polynesia Islands.
Correct.
That's gonna be a crazy one.
Yeah,
And
hopefully it's like firing too, and not just like
they
5
posted a
foot.
video of 5 foot the other day, and it looked
5 foot faces. I want like 15-foot faces.
for those kids in the ISAs for Olympics.
Heck yeah, it
Yeah, I
is.
guess.
I mean, I heard it, and
I don't know.
this is what I heard, and it really makes sense. Like, obviously, there's certain people that have a really good shot of getting a first, second, or third, right?
Yeah.
Kanoa Igarashi being one.
Yeah.
But if you're not really gonna be in contention, the experience is what you're going for.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess this is kind of lame. They don't even get to experience like the Olympics
Yeah.
because they're not even gonna be in Paris. Like, they
It's
don't
not
get
Paris.
to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like in the ceremonies they can stop on the
won't
way.
Be there, I don't think. I don't think they are.
They'll just do
I
the
heard maybe they
heating.
are, but I'm pretty sure they're not.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, but it's like a month long. I think at the
There's
ceremony,
only a 6-day waiting period for surfing. That's the thing about it. They're gonna do the Olympics in the 6-day waiting
let's
period.
check the schedule.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
I've heard all this.
But they would have to go to Paris and then go to Chopu. Chopes, mate. Chopes. But I'm sure they would be there for like the lighting of the.
I mean, maybe
all the athletes.
All right, so Paris 2024.
I just want those. I just want the suit. You know.
Oh, they get all of that.
Yeah, I know. I just want the suit.
Who's this?
I can
Joanne
watch.
DeFays right on the front screen.
I can watch that on TV.
Surfing originated in Hawaii, where it has been common since the 15th century.
Well, there is some debate on that. Peruvian. Oh no, Portugal or they had like some wicker, almost like canoe kind of thing that they said that in like, way back in the day, people used to ride waves on those. So Hawaii, Portugal,
Oh,
somewhere.
so everything's going to be under the ISA website. July 27th through August 5th is the schedule.
Right.
150 days, 16 hours, 18 minutes, and 16 seconds. 15, 14, 13. That's what it says.
Hmm. Is that but what's the date of the introduction in Paris
Okay, I'll look that up.
to because they all probably will go to Paris and then they'll, probably go back to Chope to get ready. Because they'll do everything. They'll do snow one.
There's no
No, wait.
snow every Winter Olympics.
That's Winter Olympics though, huh? Did they have that this year?
No, it's every 2 years.
Every 2
4
years?
years.
Every 4 years?
So switch on 2 2 2 2 2.
And the Olympics is going to be on this year for what date? For Chobu?
27th
Uh,
of July through August 5th.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm sure it's not going to be running at the same time as everything else. Really?
Almost, I'm seeing I'm not that good as some people.
Oh.
And also this
Opening ceremony?
Paris Olympic website. It's taking a minute to upload stuff. It doesn't say the
Google it,
date.
same.
Well, this says 149 days. Now this says 128 days. What is going on? Time left until the Olympic Games. Time left until the Olympic Game Paralympics. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're probably gonna all the surfers are probably definitely gonna go to Paris before Chope start, I would imagine. Which would be cool.
I mean, if it's here, I'm not seeing what day it is.
Here we go. Here's this wave out back, and this is gonna be a Virgin Island guy, and nice open face forehand. I would put that hack 383 to 4438. We'll see. I'll show. That was pretty good.
Friday, July 26th.
Friday.
Now, they ain't going. You want to go get ready for the Olympics, or do you want to go and be on overnights and red eyes and surf the first day you get there?
Yeah.
They're not going to that.
Well,
I'm
it
pretty
can't
sure
be.
I heard that's the one thing that stinks they don't get to experience. I will tell you this.
Yeah,
I bet they were gonna go fly there after if they got the money.
I bet some of the world title guys are, I mean, the guys on tour, they might.
They did it. Some people did it last year or last time too, so they did get to experience it already.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna be like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, and they might have another one just at. They'll have another one at. Ceremony.
They
Either
might
way.
even have like a legit one where they satellite in during the same
Oh,
time.
I'm sure.
Run through the
Red up.
Just kidding, that's Cloud Break.
So White, Ocean Peters just had a really good forehand turn. I don't know if they are adding that in yet or not, but it was very clean looking. If they really gave him a 2.37 on that, that would be fucking. I don't know. I haven't been watching the Heat. We've been talking shit anyway, so.
The girl from Team Germany last time was.
That was a clean arc turn, even though the guy's style, sucks. All of his other waves, like, yeah, 187. Yeah, I believe that. But that one turn, I would say put that in the 333 at least. Jeez. Is what it is. What else is coming up right now for our dates? We are doing we're doing a walk-in
We got a decent bit of people signed up, but
North
not
Jetty
many.
longboard
It's like
contest.
super mellow, hangout,
Yeah,
chilly
normal
day for longboarders
for longboarders.
and for everyone. There'll be a soft top showdown division.
Oh, it's cool. I'll do soft top. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we want to like do the events for longboarders too, and like, bro, we got prizes on deck. So when you go to these events, you're not just going to do the
Yeah.
contest. We always hook it up.
Yeah, and we just have fun too. It's I'm sure Jordan's going to be there as well from Ohana.
He said he was possibly.
Mm.
They were going to be. I think someone was talking about signing up, maybe.
Mm. That'd be dope. We do have quite a bit of longboarders. I might do that one. So that's going to be walking the plank, longboard.
So I got some
Plank
clips from the other
10.
day.
Plank 10 on that longboard, boys. We did not get a couple of people in with scheduling, or I'd be interviewing a couple of people, but
We are setting up. We got a whole schedule ready to go for anyone that wants to set it up for a later date that keeps telling us, oh, later. They're like, I just need to set it up. Well, guess what? We have everything. Here's your Olympic information right here on the screen. But we have everything ready to go.
wow. So are these guys, they don't even have to come and surf at Puerto Rico?
They already qualified through the World Tour.
Okay. So Felipe, obviously, number one, Ethan Hewing, Griffin Colapinto, first place in Team Japan right now.
He's away from Colby.
And I remember Justin Rogie from Treasure Coast went to the ISAs. I surfed against him that heat. I ended up getting third, close second. And Justin ended up going to forget, but he was on the USA team. Charles made him a board that was Impact Surfboards that was, with a big American flag on the bottom. And he had some pictures that he went to another break outside of where the competition was going on, bombing. I forget. We'll have
Where
to
was
get him
that?
on. We'll have to get him on the podcast to talk about that because I remember he does have pictures of that.
Where?
I forget where they had to go. I want to say Mexico or El Salvador, or maybe Peru. No, it might have been Peru because it was cold, or Portugal. I forget, but it is what it was. We'll have to get him on. So shout out Justin Rogie. Got to come on the plank and talk some shit. Figure it out. Pull up some older pics. You and your brother Sean actually should come. We'll give him a shout too. That'd be dope. You guys, there's a lot of brothers that came out of Treasure Coast. Some brother team. Denny, Richie, Doug, Drew Sweeney, Billy Zeitz, Sebastian Zeitz,
Ready? Here you go.
Justin and Sean Rogie,
Check this out. From 1965. Wait.
Haley and Chris
Never mind.
Jurgens, Charles and George Williams.
So I just found a list of every single ISA surf contest, and it's the very beginning is ISA, or it's the 1965 World Championship in Lima, Peru, Big Wave, Open Women's, Relay paddling was the USA won that. Relay paddling. This is crazy stuff. Hot
Yeah.
dogging. They had Paul Roach. That was the boogie boarder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Small wave, open men, open women, juniors. Nat Young won the juniors.
Wow. His dad or his,
No,
the son?
it must have been
Yeah.
1965. Yeah.
76. Yeah. Wow.
Nat Young, 1966 in San Diego. He won Aguadilla.
Oh, well,
They had it in
yeah.
1968 in Aguadilla. 70 at Bell's. 72 in San Diego. See if I see any name. Corky Carroll.
Yeah. And then didn't
Alright.
it fade out for a little bit and then it came back?
Huntington in 1984.
Maybe different owners or
Janice Aragon, 1984. Open Women. She's the director of NSSA. Won with Damian Hardman. Junior world champion. Scott Farnsworth. Wow, this is pretty legit. Lisa Anderson from, it says England. Oh, no, that's where the event was.
England.
In Newquay, England in 1986.
Crazy.
1988
I feel like
in Puerto Rico, they had a knee border division.
yeah, I feel like the funding for some of those events, though, they went so many different directions, and having all those, as you know, like putting a competition on with that many divisions, that many people
Chiba,
takes a lot of funding for that. I mean, a lot of time too.
Japan in the 1990, France in 92.
Yeah,
Rio de Janeiro in 94.
Rio de Janeiro. That was
That was
probably
the
the
country
safe time to go to Brazil. I bet they had really good waves.
Buda Beach, Bali in 95.
Oh, dude, that would be the best. Yeah, let's do a Bali.
Team South Africa and Indonesia were in it. Obviously Indonesia.
Bali Bobby. 95.
96 was Huntington.
Bali Bobby was definitely
Shane
surfing that.
Beschen won the open men.
Shane Beschen, open men's.
Taylor Knox.
Taylor
was also on
Knox.
the list.
Yeah.
Maybe this is. I don't understand the list 100%.
Well, here we go. White again. And nothing. What else is coming up? Movie night this Friday. Then walk the plank. Longboard contest at North Jetty. I think you should probably just do that at first or second peak, huh?
Longboard? No,
Yeah,
we have
third.
to do everything north.
Third.
They don't allow us to do anything.
Um,
They want the swimming area, like, for the little groms to run next to the rocks.
oh, that's fine. You don't have to do it at first.
I mean, they say we have to be north of, like, this, not the first
Second boardwalk.
one next to after that.
Yeah. So you're good.
I mean,
I guess it'll be
there's
at
plenty
third.
of waves either way.
But that's like kind of the longboard area anyway. So after that is going to be the single fin showdown. Is it going to be for? He used to always do it on St. Patrick's Day, but it's on not. It's on a different. It's the week after or week before. I forget. April 10th, April 14th.
No, it's the first weekend of April, April 6th.
April 6th.
Yeah, you can go online to our website too, treasurecoastboardriders.com. Click the dates or events tab.
That is going to be a good one. If you guys never been to that, it's like it's like a festival. It's so fun. Everybody comes down. It's like one of the biggest events of Treasure Coast. That's been on their 15th annual year, and It's just really good vibes. It's only longboard right now, and we used to have shortboard single fin, but they're classic boards, and not everybody has those. But we do have enough twin fin boards around nowadays that are new. Maybe we can get a Cronin or um, you know, somebody to sponsor some shapes, twin fin, and do that in the next upcoming year, because I know just having a little bit of those funner. Well, I guess it's single fin showdown, but maybe we can do a twin fin showdown on some. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You know what we need to do?
Que paso?
We need to go to sharktoothsurf.com, use the code PLANK10. I mean, that's where it's going to be at. Welcome to the Treasure Coast Board Riders Club podcast, Talking the Plank, tales of the Treasure Coast and its people. I'm here with your host, Jeff Barden. I'm Brandon Taylor, and our goal is to introduce and highlight local athletes, business owners, pros, and beginners. Please, right now, go subscribe. Go down to the bottom, click the subscription button, help us out. You can also click the notification button. That's going to help you know when we go live. We want to say thank you to our sponsor, Start2 Surf Co. Start2surf.com. They've been designing apparel and gear for board riders since 1993. Start2 Surf Co. is here to equip surfers and seize the lifestyle. They design surf clothing and gear for adventure seekers, yeah, like you. Sharktooth uses and manufactures processes that reduce waste. Yeah, they're cleaning up the environment at the same time. Please go to sharktoothsurf.com. Use code PLANK10. That's PLANK10. SHARKTOOTH surf.com. So start2surf.com. Use code PLANK10.
Sick. Jacob Burke, Barbados, correct? With 11.53 on that. Barbados looks so fun. I've never been. Yeah, and I was talking to Evan Miller. Shout out to Foresight Health.
Not about Evan Miller, but we're sitting here talking about Barbados. Zoe won last year at
Oh, yeah.
Barbados. So.
Congrats, Zoe. Shout out to Zoe Benedetto, her mom, Christine, Andrew Benedetto, or Andrew Slaughter, and the youngest one, Riley? Rory. And she's been awesome. She's following in her sister's footsteps, competing in soccer.
Lacrosse, too, right? I think lacrosse.
And lacrosse, I believe. I don't know. We will have to talk to Christine one day. Christine, you're on the Buster list. You got to come down and sit on Talking the Plank. But speaking of islands, Barbados, one place I haven't ventured to. I was talking to Evan Miller. Shout out to Foresight Hustle and all those boys, Wes and Kai and all those, Pat. He has the Tarpon Expedition. His friend runs over there in the Bahamas. Some of those waves are insane. Some of those waves are just wow. If you guys want to check that out, go on Instagram, Tarpon Expedition, I believe. And then there's the Tarpon House as well. But quick flight. I mean, Palm Beach over there. I believe it's Long Island. And yeah, I know some Ben Gravy has been a couple of his episodes have been coming out like that. You can check that out. And I know that there's a lot more waves than that. All through the Bahamas, but it's a inexpensive way to just jump over. We're about 65 miles off of the West End. So, I mean, you can get over there in 45 minutes and just bounce around. We need to get a pirate ship and just do like a 2-week trip and bounce around a couple of those islands for everybody that wins their division for the Treasure Coast Board Riders. That'd be cool. That'd be like a
Oh my, Red just
whacked that one. Go wahoo fish, surf. That'd be dope. Maybe Florida board riders might want to do that. Bring all the boys. Salty Crew. Shout out to Salty Crew. CJ and Damian Hobgood.
Here, I'll read you a list. We actually updated our 2024 sponsor list, so I want to give a huge special thank you to DireAuto.com, Dire Difference. They also helped us with the sponsorship this year. And Dale Sorensen,
Realty.
Real Estate, Dunkin' Donuts, Indian River County, Murphy Electric Bikes, Shark 2 Surf Co., Loose Towels, Nectar Sunglasses, Beach Bowls, Mazzarella Autos, Sales, and Repairs.
Nice.
East of One, Brandon Blaze Electric, Moe's Southwest Grill, Scott Stevenson at SOS Pest Control, Bitch and Sauce, Sunburn Cannabis, Shark Eyes, Ohana Surf Shop, Mulligan's, Freestyle Watch, Covered Canopies, Creatures of Leisure, and Subsafe.
Yeah, and all we need is Little Jim, Bait and Tackle, and Sailfish Brewery.
Yeah,
and then
they get their like own. Brandon Blaze has his own special thank you screen right now on here, so they'll get their own special thank you screen.
That, and after all the competitions, because majority of them are right there at the Fort Pierce State Inlet Park, we can easily come right over to Little Jim's or the brewery, Sailfish Brewery, and show some local love. back and forth. So give us a shout. We're gonna have to present something. I was trying to get a hold of Al Uragorian that does his podcast as well. He runs Terra Firmata. If you guys ever want to see some live music, same thing with Little Jim's, always weekly live music. Mulligan's up here in Vero, correct?
Yeah, all
They
over. Jensen Beach
and
down
Jensen,
south,
yep,
Lauderdale by the Sea or something.
yeah. That Mulligan's basically
George Lewis,
everywhere.
all over the place.
Oh, that's cool. And yeah. So yeah, man. A lot of local businesses are taking off right now, especially during the winter months. I don't know why this county and a lot of more counties, I know it's kind of like the end of the year where they project to do all their construction right before they start it. And then everybody flies down here during the winter and it just congests everything. Like you cannot get around town within an hour. It used to be 15 minutes from Jensen to Fort Pierce. It's not like that anymore.
Nope, not anymore.
Nope, not no mo.
Yeah, too much traffic.
Too
From
much
Orlando.
traffic.
Tired driving in Orlando traffic.
Oh my god, you got to get out of Orlando before at around 2 o'clock.
Oh, it's
On
always traffic there.
Yeah, but if you get, I was working out there. Shout out to Vincent Plumbing when I was doing a couple of fire systems and stuff like that and plumbing. Middle of Orlando, just you got to get out of there at 2 o'clock or you're never gonna get home. You have to wait till 6 or 7. So, Green with a 3-hitter. That was Harry Signosos. Yeah, Greek. White. This is actually a pretty contestable heat right here. They put a lot of the good guys. That was in white was from Norway. Zukas lining. And it's crazy. Where the fuck do they surf in Norway?
They don't. That's what
He
one of
must
the guys
live
was
in
saying.
France. He's just is from Norway. So you can be and
Here, I'll
live
look and
somewhere else.
see. Let's look it up real quick.
Zukas Lioning, Norway. I mean, a lot of those guys, they end up, France, Portugal. They still surf out of, you could be from Reunion Island and still
Okay,
surf.
there's a lot of surfing in Norway.
Really?
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of ocean in Norway. I wasn't doing my geographical, logical thinking.
I just don't.
To show you where it is.
Anywhere that's
So just right next to. Here.
anywhere that's colder than Ireland, I'm not even gonna look into.
Oh yeah, it's
So
definitely colder than Ireland.
yeah. So yeah. Denmark. Oh, I bet there's some killer surf up there. That's yeah.
Yeah.
That would be. You wouldn't even have to worry about sharks. That's so cold. You would have to worry about orcas getting you. Red up and down. So April 6th, single fin showdown. After that, no wait, coming up is May 16th is our March 16th is our
walk the plank.
Then our championship in Jacksonville for the Treasure Coast team. Shout out to all the guys that pulled it together for us to get the last spot for the Florida Cup. That is the 18th?
No, March 23rd.
Oh, March
23rd.
23rd. So that's going to be a good one. Yeah. Hopefully and then the top one top 2 or top 3
Top 2
go
go
to
to nationals. Yeah.
Nationals in California
Mhm.
at Steamer Land,
No, lower trestles.
Lower Trestles. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what they've always had it.
okay,
Steamer Lane would be pretty sick.
that would be sick
I think it
too.
might a little be too cold.
That would be so cold. It's
They
all
said
cold.
last year at when Space Coast went,
Yeah.
they weren't prepared for like 50-degree water, and
Oh my
normally it's
God.
not that cold at lowers. They said, but all the boys were freezing out the back.
You would need booties because my hands
I
and
think
my
they only like I think one of them didn't even bring a suit.
well, that's weird.
Now, I mean, if you're only surfing one heat and you want to surf really good, I get it. But then when it turns out to be 55-degree water,
Yeah,
because I mean, it could be like 65 and you could manage.
manage.
It's freezing, but that's like almost refreshing when you're done.
Well, when you're from Florida, your hands and feet they'll go
I don't know
numb
what the
so
weather
quick, bro.
outside is like though in May. That's in
May?
May actually. Yeah.
Oh God, it's cold. It's still cold. Even in the summer, every morning it could be hazy in June, July, at 67 degrees in the morning.
Yeah, and then it gets sunny.
It's
And
like
then
our, it's like our weather after a low pressure during our winter
I'll tell
time.
you though, when you walk outside in the morning, it's like the nicest day in Florida.
This
feels
weather
so
is
freaking. It
beautiful
feels
right now.
so. Well, I'm talking about there. When you go outside,
Oh yeah,
it's like
it
well, it's
is.
just like well, it's kind of warm right now here. It's beautiful, but it's already there's no like you have like 3 days of winter,
Yeah.
and then it's warm again, and then a
Uh,
couple weeks later it's cold for 3 days. That's what I'm worried about. We're gonna get that last cold front, March 23rd in Jacksonville, and all of us South Florida boys are gonna be freezing.
I need
You think it could be like gloom? I ain't even seen no sunny contest videos from there ever.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, it's a brown
It's
water and
brown
dark.
sand, brown water,
Yeah,
brown
and dark
pier, brown
and
skies.
yeah, that is true.
No, I'm sure the wave's super good. That's why it's there. But Jesus,
No, they do.
I
Is
just
it
need
at
some
the pier? Is
sunshine.
that at the
I
pier?
think that's. I mean, that's what the plan is. Yeah.
That's not a bad place to have
They say
it.
it's pretty good.
It is. That's where all Robbie McCormick's clips come out of. It looks like it's fun. A left, right, something for everyone. Make something out of nothing and push it. Um, yeah. So that's going to be a good contest. Show up and blow up. Top 2. So, who's their top dog up for North Florida?
What do you,
Their top team.
mean for Jacksonville?
Yeah, for North Florida. Like,
It's Jacksonville got first, and then St. Augustine made the full comeback from third or fourth place
okay,
all the way to the second slot,
second slot.
and they beat out Daytona.
And
And
then
there's a Punta
Punta
Vedra,
Verde.
Punta
What?
Vedra, and they just are the best club community wise. They say they show up every single time. They have fun.
Yeah.
Look, this heat is serious in the water right now.
This is like the most competitive
Oh,
heat.
22 seconds. That's why.
No, this is just here
Eduardo
we go.
from it.
Front side air reverse and then nothing.
Broke
And
his
if
leg.
he's already
Hurt
in
his ankle.
first. He's already in first, so I can see him like going for it. And just that was basically, you know,
Team Italy.
that was the winner's flare. Yeah, so it's us, New Smyrna, Space Coast, and then 2 North Floridas. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
They got they got a South Florida Army coming up for them. Smyrna,
Yeah,
Space
I know New
Coast.
Smyrna wants to go, or I mean, let's get honest. I mean, Jacksonville wants to go. Who? I feel ridiculous. Maybe what? I'm super confused. Maybe it was 2 years in a row they went because yeah, I can't remember exactly.
And Space Coast just went to Australia. Their team just and one of our local boys from Fort Pierce ended up going. Sebastian Z, shout out, and for Hawaii, and they ended up winning third. Correct for Hawaii, Kauai.
Yeah, Kauai board riders won third of the
Cool.
entire event.
And that's
and
a
then
lot.
Alina Manuel got first for the Women Open.
Japan was there.
And
It's almost like its
they
own.
barely missed the finals.
Yeah, Japan was doing really good. I would believe a lot of the riders on here today at the ISAs were on that club as well. Who's on the Hawaii team? John Florence surfed yesterday
No, there was no Hawaii team
at the ISAs
There is no
at Puerto
Hawaii
Rico.
team.
Oh, it's U.S. So that takes away. I mean,
Pretty sure
how are you going to have U.S. Virgin Islands?
that's its own thing.
It's his own thing. Yeah, so is Hawaii. Yeah. Well, that would be almost like saying Puerto Rico.
Well, I think
as
any
well.
other thing, Hawaii does have its own division, basically. They are their own country when it comes to surfing. Olympics don't recognize that.
Oh, really?
Because it's a state.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that takes out a lot of people though.
I think that would be some crazy cool, like
Tyler Gunter,
some
USA.
kind of special circumstances where they can.
Jose Lopez, Venezuela. Juan Carlos Ramos, ESA. I don't know where that is. Luke Brosa. So White from. Can I see the screen? I can't see what their names are, where their countries are from. If that's okay. If that's okay with you, Brew. That was the last heat.
Heat 5?
Bahamas. No way. Luke Prosa from the Bahamas. Cool. He's in white.
That's VEN.
That's Venezuela.
That's Venezuela?
No?
No, I'm just saying the surfer.
Blue Blue is in Venezuela. And that would be Jose Lopez.
Oh, so white. That was white.
Yeah, from yeah.
Super confused right now. That says the Bahamas?
Yeah, that's gonna be the Bahamas.
I feel like they should have better surfers than that.
They do. I'm sure they do.
I seen 2 years ago, I watched the ISA World Games, and there was this lady from China.
Yeah.
And she is not that good. Last year, I watched the ISA World Games, and they were talking about how much. Dude, she was charging.
Blue from Venezuela. Fucking ripped.
Lift coming down, and they were just like, they hired in some people to be coaches because, China wants.
Yeah.
If it's in the Olympics, let's get some people. And they absolutely are shredding now.
They have a wave pool?
Yeah, I guess so.
They must have.
I bet.
They must have a secret Olympic wave pool.
I bet, dude.
I bet. That'd be so funny, dude. Russia secret Olympic training wave pools.
PT back in the day, Peter Townsend to come and coach.
Yeah.
The USA team.
Yeah.
He's Australian.
Oh, really?
And that got us some world championships, though.
Yeah. That's good. And this is going to be the first year, 2024, for surfing to be inducted as an Olympic sport.
This is the second time.
Second time.
Yeah, Carissa already won the Olympic.
Carissa won.
Hilo.
Where was it last year again?
Japan.
It was Japan, yeah.
Yeah, and
they have a wave pool as well, but they didn't do it.
Third. I don't remember that second. Team Mexico.
Yeah. And that was no, that's it. That guy Eduardo Papa, he's from Italy.
Oh.
Yep. No, it's almost, yeah. Yeah.
It is green.
Yeah, it is green, white, and red.
Backwards. It must be the other way.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mexico.
Yeah, what if they just flip that over? Red, white, and then green? No, let's see. Look at Ireland, it's the same. Almost. Orange, yeah. Too many colors, bro. Very familiar though. And let's go. Can you scroll me one down? Let me look it up. Yep. Thank you. Oliver Zeitz. That's not. He's from. That's not from Hawaii. I don't think they have any. We talked about this before.
Talking about it actually, and I guess it is their family.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's somewhere in there. It's their family.
Oh, okay. Dang, they're just shooting out the best surfers in the world, huh?
And
That's funny.
For like some random country.
NED, it says.
Netherlands, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the Netherlands. We looked at
Okay.
I mean, just the fact that it's not USA and that was said, it's just like.
Can you click on? Can you click on the person? Does it have their mugshot?
Which one is it?
Down blue.
Right
Yeah.
here? Their mugshot.
Yeah. It didn't take
Some
me.
of them do, but I don't
Wait,
think
is that his photos? No. It goes back to competition day 4. Yeah, he's not in there.
Who's that?
I don't know. Red.
Red.
Steamy red. So what is this gonna be again? We're gonna make this
Pirate Award.
Pesky Pirate Award, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna go to the most. That's the Pesky Pirate Award is the one with the best attitude all year long. Yeah, always there to show up, help out. It's like pesky. You can't ever get them away.
There we go. There we go.
Not always a bad thing.
Nah. So they're on a break right now. I wish, man, I don't know how to make this any more interesting.
Well, I think that if you're listening to this still, you can go online or go down to the description and sign up to be part of
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah. Doesn't even
A few questions, like 5 questions.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then you're ready. And then we'll set it up with you.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be anything about surfing whatsoever. It's Treasure Coast people, legacy, funny stories, and you have a business to promote, background. You can be from Colorado, and if you're residing here in Treasure Coast, you can come on board, talk the plank with us, and just have fun. Have a couple of beers, do whatever. Today we missed last Tuesday. You were sick, and so we just wanted to get another episode on the board while we do have the ISAs running in Puerto Rico, kind of hand in hand of our Atlantic Ocean, and something to get on one of our episode lists. So yeah, again, check us out on the link below. You can put your name in, and every Tuesday or whenever I'm usually readily available, and if you don't have any work or the kids or the baseball games and stuff like that, we might be able to schedule a different day. But usually we're trying to do it on Tuesdays, kind of. But hey, we'll work with you. You work with us.
Or
we'll get it done.
Do like an evening time.
Evening is good.
I think Sunday evenings are really good too. So like, come over, get a beer.
Yeah.
Uber over.
And we'll Uber you back. Yeah. We need we need to get some more pirate stuff. I think I got some old handles, like bleach bottles and stuff.
Weekend.
What?
USA Prime was here. Marlon Glob got a first.
New Smyrna, correct?
Yep.
Wow.
Our team riders spanking that dang.
There you go.
And we had 3 Florida girls in the finals. Story
Oh.
Martinez from Virginia was in the final as well for the girls. The boys, I did see Sebastian Peters in the finals. Braden Kopech won some, I believe, won the division. So that's the up and coming USA surfers. Oh, Ashley Van Vost was there. She had some quality scores, Ashley. Doing real good. I think she had like two 4.5s, and then the person right above her just had like two fives. So I mean,
Right.
great job, Ashley.
And that's for this is for the US Prime. Is that the US
USA Surfing,
USA Surfing?
they
Okay.
have a developmental program, and they run, I think, 4 or 3 events on the East Coast. They run West Coast events, and then they have a USA, and it's called Prime. It used to be like Surfing USA, or Surfing America, but then they do the championships at lowers as well. And last year, Kylie Pochini won the women 18U. Zoe Benedetto got 4th the year before. She made the finals, and it was firing. I was there for that. I saw that. It was some of the coolest, best surfing.
Ooh. I saw her at Sebastian the other day. Came home from Little Swell. That was Richter. God, that almost looked like classic Sebastian.
Bro, check it. I surfed Sebastian last week too. Me and
Yeah.
Scott went.
Yeah.
And when I was paddling out, it was like dumping on the inside, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's gonna be so good. I caught one little closeout. I got covered up, and then it was like closing out, so I pulled out. I turned around, took 2 on the head, and then I went to duck dive and exploded on me.
Yeah.
Bro, then I was out the back waiting. A shark like came right at me in the
Yeah.
wave. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
It looked like it was pretty clean water though. Nice
Dude, I
light
wasn't
green.
playing. I was done. Oh, I got 2 of them came at me.
Dude.
Like,
Yeah,
we're
you were
looking
already. Is that where you got bit as well?
at Whitey's down the beach.
Oh yeah. So.
But the point was this: like, it was like in the wave, and here comes the wave, and you're like, I laid down on my board, and I'm like, it was literally at that point. I'm like, okay, he's either gonna like, is he gonna come up on bite my arm? Is he gonna bite my board? Is he gonna not gonna do anything? Like, that's where we were. It came right at me.
Damn. Yeah. It'll happen. This cruise around. How about you? If you were at Monster Hole, and
I used to
then
paddle out to
what?
Monster Hole by myself all the time.
Yeah.
There'd be people surfing. I wouldn't paddle out alone,
Yeah.
but I'd only paddle out on the outgoing tide.
Yeah.
And then just hop in, paddle out right on next to the rocks,
Yeah.
and then you just take a little stroll in the
Oh, I
outgoing
know.
tide. The first time well, not the first time. One of the first times when I moved here, we used to take the boat under the Miko Bridge
Mm-hmm.
and then park in the tide pool. So we didn't have a driver's license yet. We were parking in the tide pool and going surfing. My buddy, we would just like take turns at Monster Hole, and one person would catch a wave and then hop in the boat, and the next person would catch a wave, hop in the boat. Floater.
That was weird.
I told you they are in developmental programs still. So if you're out there from Norway or some different country and you want to surf in the Olympics, get your team.
God,
Talk to
that
the
would be.
ISA. Team Nicker Ireland.
Yeah.
Nicker Ireland.
Nicaragua, Ireland. I haven't seen anybody in the Nicaraguan team. They've had ISAs both years over at Colorado, so it's been insane. So, are they in the Olympics or? That's crazy. I mean, they should be here right now. I should be.
Team USA in the water?
Yeah, red was Team USA.
Or is it next heat?
Can you bring back the heat sheet? This is competition day 5. So that's a lot of people. You know how many people there is?
81 countries. There's
81
two surfers, maybe a third
countries.
as an alternate spot. I'm not. Well, I don't think they would get it. I mean, Tyler Gunter with Team USA.
Crazy. So Tyler Gunter.
No age.
Coming up on Heat 7, which we're on Heat 5. Felipe Toledo, John Florence, Brian
That's the
Toth.
next heat.
That is Heat 7, and that is gonna be
because we're gonna have to make a
Yeah.
ending here in a second.
okay. Sounds good.
We can watch that heat.
Let's do it right now. We're doing fast forwarding it to one of probably the best heats that the day. Felipe Toledo, Manuel Settleman is from China or Chile.
You need to go
John Florence,
205.
Hawaii, USA. Brian Toth from Puerto Rico, bro. So, yeah. And that's Heat 6 with 31 seconds. Perfect.
Right.
All right, cool. Now we get to do that one. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Talking the Plank. Tales of the Treasure Coast and its people. I'm here with your host, Jeff Barden. I'm Brandon Taylor, and our goal is to introduce and highlight local athletes, business owners, pros, and beginners. But please, right now, go subscribe. Go down to the bottom, click the subscription button, help us out. You can also click the notification button. That's going to help you know when we go live. We want to say thank you to our sponsor, Shark 2 Surf Co. Shark2surf.com. They've been designing apparel and gear for board riders since 1993. Shark 2 Surf Co. is here to equip surfers and seize the lifestyle. They design surf clothing and gear for adventure seekers, yeah, like you. Sharktooth uses and manufactures processes that reduce clean up their environment at the same time. Please go to sharktoothsurf.com.
Back on. Again, right before this heat, we want to thank Freestyle Watches again for sending us some gear, helping us promote, talking the Plank podcast, sharktoothsurf.com. Use code PLANK10 on either Freestyle Watches or the Sharktooth surf.com. Also coming in with the bitchin' sauce, and this is really good stuff. It is all organic, gluten-free, dip, spread, smother, vegan, and you can go to www.bitchinsauce.com. It is gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, verified. And what's the K circle? What does that mean?
I can't see it, so I'm not too sure.
And so go ahead and check them out, as well as SubSafe. Nice redfish tail going down. I wonder, is that Dan Fort. So he's a designer that looks like a couple of artists. That's awesome. Forty. It's also seen on Shark Tank. You guys, for your coolers and everything like that. I mean, bomb. Shoot, you can fillet a fish and stick a couple of fillets in that, so and put them in the ice so your fish fillet doesn't get fresh water on it. Throw that on the ice, you be good to go, boys.
Oh, it's available at Target.
Available at Target.
The fishing sauce. Look.
Oh wow. So is that on our screen right now?
Yep.
Cool. So at Target, bitchin' sauce is on. That is going to be the Chipotle and the original. And congratulations, Employee of the Month for Annie. Spinach artichoke, now at Whole Foods Market, nationwide as well. This is going to be the hatch. A little
They
bit
got
of
the cilantro chili, the pesto,
yeah.
the Bombay, the heat. They
At
also got
Target,
eggplant and olive, caramelized onion, avocado, serrano,
dill pickle.
Penang,
That's what my uncle used to call me, dill pickle.
hatch.
Come on now, pickle.
They got buffalo, green onion, roasted green chili, spinach artichoke, apple pie, chocolate, pumpkin pie, salted caramel.
Sick.
Dang, they ready.
So I think this might be Brian Toth.
No, I don't think it is. No, it's not.
No, Rip Curl. Writing for Lost. USA. So this is the
John didn't surf.
no, he's in it as well.
Oh, there's 2 USA guys in this?
This is Heat 6 or 7.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean John.
No, that should have been Felipe. So this might be you might have went to we'll see here unite the screens and see what's up. This is Heat 7. Oliver Zeitz. Okay. You know what this is? This is
Maybe it's the wrong one you were looking at?
I did not think so. This is men's round 3 I'm looking at, so it might be a different round.
Rubber Charge Heat 7.
Yeah, Rubber Charge Heat 7.
Well, unfortunately, they're not going to see John.
All right. But that guy ripped. And remember Ohana movie night this Friday. It's going to be a really good outing. You'll see a lot of the guys from around here and get to meet some of our local heroes, local business owners, and local coaches, mentors, Treasure Coast coaches for the Treasure Coast Board Riders Club. And I guess we're just going to sign it out right now. You got to go to that baseball meeting.
Yep. Alrighty then. We'll talk to you later.
Chee-hoo!
I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything. Your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for
Damn
you.
right.
Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything. Your blue sky.
Want that forever love, all your pain when I love the vibes that you carry. I see the sparky emotion, and when I see that you're down, I put the waves to your ocean. I'll be the first to admit, I know I have a lot of flaws, but nothing you couldn't fix. You're gorgeous, from your mind to your heart, straight to your hips. I want that never-ending ride, so baby, get with the script. We're on a different route, show me what you're all about. Tears coming from your heart, shorty, I can cause a drought. doubt. See, I ain't with that shit they say, and I can prove it with my mouth. And lately you've been stuck in stress, but baby, I'ma pull you out without a doubt. So give me everything, and I promise I'll put your home in the tropics. And maybe one day we'll marry. There ain't a soul that can top you. And if you fall, then I got you. Just know I'm there when you drop it. To change your world and your optics. To change your world and your optics.
I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky.
I'll be your everything, or everything I can. To me, you're perfect, ain't a thing that I would ever change. I love your smile, I love your shape, I love your pretty face. Everything about you was enough to go brighten my day. We met a year ago, this year has turned my life around. When I was at my lowest, man, I could've picked myself off the ground. You helped me with that, show me that I'm not alone. You know that I'm your Clyde and you're my Bonnie that cannot be broke.
I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, and I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. Your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky.